Hi everyone, I'm Inane Babbler and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. If you're wondering why all these people are in this camp with their guns drawn and looking threatening, check out the last episode and then come on back to this one. For now, let's play. Alright, so we have a quest. Let's see, a shuttle of the Exodus Empire has taken damage and is seeking a place to land. Its commander, Osmedo, wants to land at Hope. Tekken from Code Raw will attack the crashed shuttle in an attempt to kill its occupants. You must defend them. The shuttle contains Osmedo and 2 troopers. The commander must be rescued, but the troopers may be sacrificed. After 8 hours, a rescue shuttle will come to pick up the survivors. You'll need to get them all on board within 12 hours. Okay, so what does that give us? We can get honor, which would be specific to a colonist, and they get titles based on that. Or we get goodwill, which is what I'm after right now. So that's what we're probably going to do. Or we can get glitter world medicine and silver. So we're gonna go for goodwill. We are going to go for goodwill because once we get them to 75, they'll be an ally. So let's accept it. All right. Hopefully you don't land on these people. Shuttle crashed. Oh no. What do we got? Osmedo. They're gonna leave in 8 hours. They don't seem hurt. They're not hurt. So either that means it's gonna be an easy battle, or it's gonna be a really tough battle. We're going to find out. I can't control them. So if somebody spawns right at this edge right here, that's going to be a problem. We probably should get some people moved over there to help them out. Like, once Zega and Zyph are done with these meals they're eating, let's get them over there. Oh, yeah. So Zyph, come on over here. We're going to bring Fluff over as well. We'll even bring Martin. Andra for sure after she's done with that simple meal. Rare Thrumbros. We don't need them right now. Although, once again, can Martin use his war call? He can't. Okay. I don't know when these people are coming. But we're gonna we said we were gonna protect them. Did any of you guys bring medicine? Let's pause and check. No, nobody brought medicine, of course. Why would they? Why would they? Do we even have any medicine? We do. Who wants to run back and get some medicine? Fluff? Yeah, grab this medicine. And then come on back. Oh, it says right here, shuttle arriving in 4 hours. Which means they're going to attack very, very soon. Alright, well, these people were here. If you saw last episode, you would know they were here to just get money from us. The Exodus Empire requires tribute twice a year. Basically taxes. And I gave them 10 gold. They seemed okay with it, so we'll find out. So Code Raw. Attacker from the Code Raw has arrived. They will attack the Imperials who crashed at Hope. Where are they? I don't see them. It paused immediately, so maybe I missed the intro, or we're okay. Let's see. I don't see any enemies. Where are they? So we just have to defend them for 2 hours. You know, we have horses right here. We should try to tame those now that we're in a little better situation. That could help us with caravans and speed. Well, I don't see them here, so we just have to defend for another 2 hours. Why are my people disbanding? I definitely didn't tell you to do that. We gotta defend. We said we were gonna defend Osmedo until the new shuttle came. Rescue shuttle is arriving. There you go. Well, it landed right on her. She got in. Okay, well that was fairly easy. They escaped. She's grateful for the help, and that gave me 12 more goodwill, so now we have 28. When we hit 75, we will get to become an ally with them. I'm going to flag those stallions as something that we want to tame them. I mean, I'm just cleaning up out here. I know we've talked about this before, but I really don't know if she should be cleaning everything everywhere. Alpaca wool? Hey, wait. Why is alpaca wool just like sitting out? Why is it not in here? It should be alpaca wool. They must just not have had a chance to get it just yet. Oh yeah, it was just dropped. Will that be as good as like Devil Strand or better? Let's find out. Let's find out. If we go to a tailor, we want to make a new bill. Let's say we're going to make a duster. We're going to make a duster. Cloth duster is protection from heat 27. Devil strand is 37. Alpaca wool is 24. So devil strand is still better. Yeah, way better. Okay. Did I make a devil strand area? I did, but nobody's actually planted anything yet here. How are we doing with research? We're at almost 1,000 out of 3,000 microelectronics. It's actually going way faster than I thought it would. If we had one more researcher, I'd make another research bench. We got some bedrolls. We're going to uninstall those. So that way, that will help us when we have to go on a caravan. Base is doing pretty good. We're indoors at 71 degrees. The fridge is 44. Kitchen 63. We should put something in this room at least because it's a stockpile zone for weapons. It's an armory. Let me rename it. Finally move those batteries. We could play around with this area a little bit if we need to. And let's put some steel slate tile. This whole room. All right, where is the drug table? So again, the more that I think about it, the more that I think that the hospital should have its own air conditioner. We may find ourselves in a situation where we need that. But that's going to require a little bit of reworking some things. So let's talk it out. This is our crafting room. We're going to put all things in here, smelters and whatnot. This is our hospital. Conveniently located next to the crafting areas just in case somebody gets hurt. And then what we've been doing is a stockpile zone here for leather and whatnot, which would feed all the stuff in the crafting zone. There's a little medical closet here, which barely has anything. And then this little area was undefined. I was wondering if we could make it that that's where the exhaust from the air conditioner could go. But I'm just not sure now. I'm almost thinking to kind of move everything around the bend. And a sightseer has been revealed. All right, well, stay tuned on that. Right here, right next to Fluff. Immediately go here. I think it's probably following Fluff. So we can move right there. It's injured. I'm not wanting to actually capture it. I'm gonna let Andra take care of it. Fluff, you're just gonna stand there. Zega, you can attack it as well. Oh, you can't attack it because the door just closed. It's down. Do we want to try to capture it? Study it? No, we don't. It's dead. Okay, well, as I was saying before the site stealer interrupted me, I think I'll move the crafting storage to the back side of the crafting room itself. Okay, that way it's more centrally located. Then here, I'll make the store. I'll continue the storage for the medicine. That's still fine. But then I'll make a little medical lab where this is. Because I need to start making medicine, and I need to start making good medicine. We're gonna need go juice for Fluff. We're gonna possibly need to be able to deal with that with future colonists. Right now, I really have been avoiding any kind of chemical dependency colonists because, again, we're not set up for it. We just don't have any way to deal with it. So, might be beneficial if we could. So let's shrink this zone. Let's move this. And finally, you know what we'll do? We'll finally give Phil the opportunity to work indoors because he's always getting heat stroke. We are now getting a little bit further away from the air conditioning unit. It's 7 degrees right there and 71 there. We're still okay. We're still okay. If we need another unit, we'll deal with it. How does that solve our medical situation? Oh yeah, okay. I have a plan for that. I'll share that in a second. I think I'll put one, let's call it right there. And then we can move the slag behind the chunks, I should say, behind us. Even indoors. Do I want to pass through for here? I definitely want one here. So maybe we'll do a door right there. What blew up? Oh, okay. Little fire. Martin, you're right there. How would you know? I mean, you heard a little explosion, you figured somebody else in here would take care of it, but they're all just standing around, so. All right. A raid from the psych group. Okay, so this is something we want to just double check that we're not missing anybody. So there's 3 people here, right? It's only 3. Let's check the whole map. This happened to us last time. We had a third person who actually got Scott. Their name was Butts. They were of the Guoink faction. Now, these people are going to wait around a little while. Which kind of tells me I definitely need to make places to funnel them in, but this is okay. First thing we always do is to see, is there anybody worthwhile trying to capture? This particular person, burning passion for plants and art, passion for mining and construction and shooting, and is pretty good at mining. They're a masochist, a recluse, and creepy breathing. They breathe heavily all the time and sweat constantly. People find it creepy. So they're a recluse. Being alone is best of all. So the fewer people in their faction, the happier. They're incapable of doing anything intellectual or of crafting. So this person, if we were to capture them, they wouldn't like to be around us. There's too many people here. However, I could have up to 5 colonies on the world here. And I could send this person off onto their own tile, like even this tile right next to us, and make them just mine, all by themselves. They'd be happy. They'd have to do something when it came to food. So that's the thing. But I'll figure that part out next. So that's a potential person, because that would be a valuable person. Now we have Doc. Doc has no health conditions. Their needs seem okay. Their bio is they're incapable of social. They're too smart. So Doc is too smart for his own good. He learns everything much faster than everyone, but can be quite eccentric. And he's a teetotaler, so he won't do anything involving alcohol or recreational drugs. So he's good. He would be a very good researcher to add to the group. Researcher and also a doctor, oddly enough. But definitely another researcher. Then we have Wicked. Wicked is a psychopath, so that immediately tells me they're a no. But also an optimist, an optimistic psychopath. Okay. It's hard to get him down. Incapable of caring, art, and cleaning. So Wicked needs to just go. So I'll just kill him. What are they wielding? So he has a knife. Doc has a machine pistol. And Ingrid has a revolver. They're going to wait a while before they attack. Wish I had more people with shooting ability. Even Zega, I mean, they have a revolver, but they're only a 2 in shooting. Phil's a 4, Rice is none. We are getting to a point where we need to train up shooting. Is there something you could do to train shooting? Is there like an activity that they can shoot at something? That would be kind of good. Well, I don't see anything at quick glance, but we'll take a look at that. Okay, let's get in position. Fluff needs food. So eat. Zyph is okay. Andra also needs food. Zega also needs food. and then everybody can get going. Martin, you moving this stuff? Great. Okay, I moved him. We have to continue our projects. The world goes on. Activate, guys. Martin's gonna kind of be like here in the corner, pop out. Zega is really bad. So he's gonna go there. And Fluff, where can you go, Fluff? I want you to be around, but not in danger. Okay, this is good. Okay. I thought I wanted you there, Zega. Okay. Zyph, why can't you shoot this person? Out of range. Just barely. Go this way. And Andra, where you're in range or no? Move one tile. You fleeing? You're fleeing. Okay, well, Doc is dead. Let's see where Wicked's going. Zega, you're a really bad shot, and this person's really no better. So just duck in there, because you'll just wind up losing over time. Bluff is here. Andra, let's get you behind this chunk and shoot Wicked as he comes by. Wicked is dead. Alright, so she's fleeing. I actually wanted to keep her. This is the one that would go into their own colony. Their speed is 2.24. We might be able to catch them. And we're gonna get rid of Fire at Will. I actually don't want to kill her. We're gonna try to melee her. We may not get to her in time. Alright, take a shot. Okay, well, that didn't work out exactly as planned, but that's fine. Nobody got hurt. Well executed. You got some smoke leaf joints. We have an awful revolver. Some ambrosia. A machine pistol. Good job. So we'll put all the dirty tools and tool benches in here. Cleanliness, -5. The smelter? Smelter's okay, I think I remember that. The tailoring bench, they're also okay. What else is something that makes a lot of mess? The butcher table, but I'm not putting that over here. That's too far away. An art bench. I'm sure that that's not dirty. Oh, it is actually. Maybe we'll put that over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's also give them a little bit of light. That tool bench, tool cabinet, I think it speeds up things. I'm just not exactly, I don't remember. Okay. And then we'll put the chunks back here. Should only be chunks here. And this will be whatever this is. An alpaca just gave birth. I guess we'll put a wood door. We're following our rule of perimeter doors being sandstone, and interior doors can be wood. This is where we're going to store leather and cloth and devil strand and all that. Move that. Reserved by... Is he moving it? Oh, I see. Let's move those two things. Phil, you should be happy. You're finally going to be indoors. You're not going to have to worry about constantly getting heat stroke. We don't really have a lot of slate. We only have how much slate? We don't have any slate blocks made at all. But all of this I want to be slate tile, with the exception of the doorways. Let's haul some of that. Where's Rice headed? Visiting a grave. Very far away. Hey, where'd that tree go? There was a tree here. Did it get... It must have gotten eaten by the alpha beavers. Oh well. Sorry, Wilson. I know that was a tree that you wanted to be next to. I didn't realize. Alright, so as I said, this area is going to be the crafting, dirty crafting. Anything that's a dirty machine. Dirty machine. So we need access there. We don't want to bring any of that dirt into the medical lab. So this is going to be a medical lab here. We're going to rename this to textiles. Oh, it's already taken. That's right. So delete this. This should be chunks. Okay. This door we could keep closed. Although I'm not sure why I'm deciding that. I guess I just feel like we should have some controls when it comes to the drug lab. Where is the drug lab? Production? Drug laboratory. A workbench equipped with containers, heaters, and measurement devices for producing various drugs. $75 steel, 50 wood, 6 components. Let's just make it entirely out of steel. And we'll do it right there. We'll build a tool cabinet, unless does this one kind of connect to it or not really? No, it's for that kind. Okay, that's fine. Tool cabinet right there. We need a little bit of a lamp. A stool would be nice. So this is the medicine area. And remember, I said I wanted there to be a dedicated air conditioner. Dedicated air conditioner. So I'm thinking I put one here. I put one right there. It kind of would mess up my flow a little bit. So what if I put one here in the corner of the hospital? I mean, sure, whatever patient was there, they'd be having the air conditioner blowing on them. But that's what we need to do. So let's do this. We build a little wall, a little cutout. We'll get rid of the roof. Right there. When the time comes. The exhaust will go up there, and then we'll be okay. And I think we should make another air conditioner for here, exhausting out the same way, to make this a fridge. I'm not sure how big of a room we should make it. How big of a room should we make it for medicine? Well, we can make it that big, and if we need more, we'll just make more. Yeah, that'll work. Because like this herbal medicine right here, it's unrefrigerated, so it spoils in 2.4 years, which is obviously a very long time. But I'm wondering if there's something that would have a shorter shelf life. Thanks to a high mood, Andra has experienced an inspiration. The next item, art or furniture she creates, will be 2 quality levels higher than would otherwise be. This even allows the creation of legendary items. Andra, I didn't know you had it in you. What is your skill level? In what? Andra, bio. She's a 9 in art. Well, we were starting an art bench right here. So maybe Zyph, you could finish this little room, because I think it'll really help for this room to be finished. I think I need to take Zega off of doctoring if he's going to be the cook. I really don't want to do that, but we do need a cook. Yeah, I'm going to take him off doctoring. He just spent all his time feeding Galvin, who's going to wake up in 5 days, by the way. We don't have any wood, as usual. Martin, you should definitely harvest that pod. And then, can we put that into storage? What's it called? Okay, so the seed can go in here. I'll put it in this fridge. Okay. Yeah, let's preserve it. Why are you dropping it there? It doesn't matter. Where can we plant it? Okay, so what's the benefit of this? A large, distinctive looking tree with a unique life cycle. Each Guaranlan tree contains a small, non-conscious dryad queen. The queen births creatures called dryads, which guard and tend the tree. In exchange, the tree nurtures its protectors by feeding them directly. From the outside, it appears the dryads are created by the tree directly and act as part of it. It is possible for a person to form a connection with this tree and partially control the dryads it produces. Some say trees are the home of nature spirits that follow humanity across worlds. Alright, well let's plant it then. Where do we plant it? How do we plant it? Do we need a grow zone? No, we just do plant tree. Where do we want it? How about in a fertile area? Where's the fertility thing? Oh, right here. Sure, why not? Plant that tree, Martin. There it is. It will spawn an immature dryad in 8 days, connected to nobody. Okay, so you could start a tree connection ritual. A connector will connect with a Guaranlan tree. The connector will touch the tree and speak to it, forming a permanent link. Others gather in a circle to watch and add force to the ritual. The connector will connect to the tree. The connector will start with 25 to 45% connection strength. Depending on the quality, every 2% increase will grow a patch of Guaranlan moss around the tree, beautifying the area. Okay. Who do we want to connect with this tree? I would say whoever is who has the highest skill in plants. Martin is the go-to. I think Martin. What time is it, Martin? It's 2 in the morning. Maybe just wait till the morning so people can actually get up. All right, so we have hay growing. We have a whole bunch of hay here. I don't think that anybody's really getting around trying to tame these stallions, but Martin is supposed to. So Martin is going to try to forge a connection with this tree. I don't know what that really means, other than supposedly he'll be able to control the dryads that come out. All right, it's almost 6 in the morning, so let's try that connection ritual. Go ahead, let's go. The tree connection ritual has begun. Okay, he's connecting with them. We're gonna see what happens. Well, this episode we were raided by a few people. Hydrovite's still there. We were gonna try to capture that person. Ingrid, I believe it was their name. Ingrid Hydrovite. And there were a couple others that we killed and have since already put them in front of these trees to be eaten. Another successful defense in a successful raid. And now Martin is bonding with this Guaranlan tree, trying to forge a connection. That's it for this episode. Join me next time to see what happens with Martin and this tree. See you then.